Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk. So, what a difference a week makes. So the polls are basically kind of dead even. I see a lot of polls where Kamala Harris is actually up 2, 4, even 6 points. And as far as favorability, Kamala Harris is crushing him. I'll put the chart in right here. Okay, but what I want to talk about here is this whole idea of MAGA being triggered by being called weird. Like, they don't mind being called, wannabe dictator or authoritarian. They kind of take it's like a badge of honor, like sort of pride in a weird, perverse way. And I'm gonna play a clip here from the MeidasTouch, which is hilarious, which kind of sums it up. But they think they're the alpha party. Like, it's so pathetic. And when I interact with these people online, it's like, like real, like virile men or alpha male. They don't have to brag and say manly. Usually they're embarrassed by that. No one says Take a look at the real, like what they call in their mind what's macho or something. They don't brag about. Real men don't do that. It's so ridiculous. I mean, not to get into my background, but I'm a lifelong martial artist. I've wrestled in high school. I've never fought professionally with MMA, but I've done all that stuff. I've been around these people, the toughest guys. They're just natural. They don't have to, I'm tough, I'm macho. A lot of these guys are fucking in their basement, these fucking incel losers. I mean, legitimately, there's some tough guys I know. I know the UFC now is like all MAGA. But anyway, they are so weird. That's what really sums it up. This MAGA movement, they're just a bunch of weirdo creeps. So let me play this clip and I'll talk in a second, all right? I'll just play the audio. This is from the MeidasTouch. This is Ben, the brothers, Ben, Jordy, and Brett. Listen to this.
Called authoritarians or fascists or strongmen or any of that. This really hurts them on a deep
Calling them
level.
weird.
We'll get into more with J.D. Vance. Every day we're learning something new about this J.D. Vance guy. But we put together this meme at the MeidasTouch Network, which has gone crazy viral as well, where they call Democrats and anyone pro-democracy every name in the book. You Marxist, socialist, pedo, communist, scumbag, Satanist, radical left vermin. And then the response by the pro-democracy people now is just, you're weird. And then they start crying. Like they can't, like that right there, they could dish it out, but they can't take it. And it's just really interesting to watch them crumble and panic as this momentum shifts and Kamala soars and Trump is still doing his old weird shtick.
No, Brett, you are
Listen
so
to this.
right. There's nothing that these MAGA Republicans hate more than being referred to as weird. And here's why. Because it's undeniably true. Like, at the absolute minimum, they are weird. Like, the entire MAGA wing of the party, which is also entirely too online, lives in this bubble where they've just decided that they're all alphas, that they're alpha males. This is what they call themselves. I'm not making it up. And here's the thing. Referring to yourself as an alpha
My point
is like when someone gives themselves their own nickname. It's not how it works. Tell me this. What's alpha about attacking childless women? What's alpha about wanting to control a woman's body? What's alpha about calling someone a DEI hire? I'll tell you, nothing.
Yep.
And when you hold a mirror to people like the J.D. Vances and show them just
pussy.
how unpopular their
Sorry
policies and societal views are, what do? Brett, you had it exactly right. They say, look, the left, they're trying to cancel me. Here they go again. The left.
Whining crybabies.
No, J.D., Trump, just because we're holding a mirror up to you and you don't like your own reflection, that's a you problem.
Okay.
That's a Republican party.
I love the MeidasTouch. So it's totally true. They're just such a bunch of weirdo losers. Whiners, man. These people are so gross and disgusting. I was just talking to my wife. Like, can you think of one cool guy that's a MAGA guy? Like one legit guy that you would hang out with, or sit down, have a beer with. Like, I can't think of I can't think of anyone. They're all fucking dorks, you know? Like, if you think old-time Republicans like Clint Eastwood, I'm a big Clint Eastwood fan. He's not MAGA as far as I know, but I can't think of anyone. They're all dorks, like Kid Rock. Oh my God. The guy's like my age, and he calls himself Kid Rock. What a loser. And a fucking pussy, too. Like, he thinks he's a tough guy. His arms are like this skinny, you know? Like, oh my God, 90% of these guys I could kick the shit out of. Not that proves anything, you know, but they're all so pathetic. The key to the telling word is they're weird. They're a bunch of weirdo losers, whiners, pathetic. I can't stand them. I like, get away from me. All right, more to come. Kind of a funny one today here. MAGA is weird. MAGA. Peace, love, and understanding here in Tabor Talk. Peace. More to come. Okay, if you made it this far, thank you very much. Like and subscribe. It helps with the algorithm. Spread it around. The goal is to get to 10,000 so I could start having guests and doing long-form podcasts. Okay, peace, everyone. Tabor Talk.